MLB The Show's coach. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The
1-1. Shoemaker has exactly 50 wins at the big league level in his career. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Inside and low, 2-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Soft grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. Wow. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Bichette isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hernandez at third with 2 away. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The tag gets 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 3-1 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Ready now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Change up, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Rip down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Brendan Drury. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second. The relay, the throw, and he's tagged out at third. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
The center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is stepping up now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. This ball will be chopped foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. To short, scooped up. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and missed 3-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So stepping in, Joe Panic. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fouled away. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield, score.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 2-2 the count. Hit out toward second. Panic is there. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Now batter, Gary.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Miguel Andujar. Justin Miller takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Count even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count remains full. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strike in order. Jonathan Holder enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Randall Grichuk is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
The first baseman, number 3.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. It was a walk in his last trip. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And the runner back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Joe Panic. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Settling in now, Danny Jansen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now back, the third baseman.
1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The count now at 2-1. Swung on and missed. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we take it back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fisher retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And this will be fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Voit moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
Standing in now, Thairo Estrada. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead. And
hit high and deep out to left center field. Fisher looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Weakly hit towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. The pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch.
3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. The 2-1 home.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ben Heller, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Brandon Drury will bat next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First